The goal of our presentation is to share ideas for celebrating both major and minor holidays throughout the year. We find that these celebrations and activities boost morale, build a sense of community, bring some whimsy into the law library, and give our community something to look forward to.
Blind Date with a Book is a mystery book from your library's own collection, wrapped in brown paper so you can't judge a book by its cover, and tagged with clues so your patrons can decide which book they would like to take out on a blind date. The hopeless romantic I am, I imagine that with a good matchup, the reader will fall in love with the mystery book and continue to reread it happily ever after. Although this project was rather labor-intensive and time-consuming, it was worth every minute and all the energy invested. Our group really enjoyed all different elements, from brainstorming to possible book ideas, which was quite challenging at a law library, as you can imagine, to the physical task of wrapping up the books, and especially coming up with all the book descriptions. Also, we were eager to discuss how much the patrons actually liked the surprise element involved and how many books ended up being checked out and read. All in all, this project also served as an excellent team building activity, so I highly recommend that you try it at your library's next Valentine's Day.
Random Act of Kindness Week takes place during the week of February the 17th. February the 17th is National Random Act of Kindness Day. While the National Random Act of Kindness Day has been celebrated since the 1990s, according to the National Days calendar, National Random Act of Kindness Week began in 2018. The purpose of random acts of kindness, whether it is for the day, the week, or longer, is to make the world a better place, one act at a time. These acts of kindness can include sharing words of encouragement, leaving inspiring notes, buying someone a soda or a cup of coffee, giving someone a flower, or even just smiling. Remember, no act of kindness, no matter how small, is ever wasted.
Our library has celebrated International Open Access Week for the past several years, but the global community is now on its 10th Open Access Week, which is held annually at the end of October. Open access is the free, immediate online access to the results of scholarly research and the right to use and reuse those results as you need. We seek to raise awareness of the benefits of open access among our students, faculty, and staff in engaging and memorable ways. During last year's Open Access Week, we invited members of our community to drop by for cookie cake and conversation while browsing our LibGuide, infographics, and posters we had on display in our library's foyer with facts about open access. We also took the opportunity to educate our community about grant funds we had secured to create open educational resources. On the Friday afternoon of Open Access Week, we screened the film Internet's Own Boy at the library and offered free popcorn to participants. Our copyright services librarian introduced the film and provided some context ahead of the screening. If you're interested in celebrating International Open Access Week at your library this year, it is coming up October 19th through 25th. You can learn more about the global event at openaccessweek.org.
On September 17th, 1787, the delegates to the Constitutional Convention met for the last time to sign the document they had created. Today, federal depository libraries across the nation celebrate Constitution Day every September, and your library can also celebrate Constitution Day. For instance, we set up a table at the front of the library and have word searches, and one of our librarians holds a trivia contest for students as they come in. The questions can be about the Constitution itself, its history, or about the state's history. We also set up a display of books on the Constitution from our collection and hand out pocket constitutions to our students. Ideas for the day and even some materials can be found at the fdlp.gov website. And there are also some resources from the Georgia Historical Society.
International Games Week, which runs from November 8th to 14th this year, is an annual effort orchestrated by the American Library Association's Game Roundtable to promote gaming in libraries. The types of gaming and events you'll see varies greatly, but for more information, you can visit games.ala.org/international-games-week. There you can sign up your library as one of the official gaming locations with a note about the types of games or events you will offer, such as board games, video games, role-playing games, card games, and even interactive apps like Pokemon Go. You can also utilize their free resources to make promoting this type of event very easy. They have tons of posters and other materials free for downloading where you can just put in your institution's name or library's name. To pull our first gaming week off, we used some items that the library already had in our collection, like puzzles and a big word search, and even some Mindbender games. We also had a few librarians and staff bring in some of their own favorite games, and this included Scrabble, Battleship, some plug-and-play retro video games, and other things that we enjoy personally. Along with a few tables and a handful of signs, our gaming week was ready to go.
On October 16th, Noah Webster's birthday, we celebrate Dictionary Day. Of course, at UGA's Law Library, we consider every day Dictionary Day, especially because supporting our students taking legal writing classes means providing access and copies of Black's Law Library throughout the library and making all the various reference dictionaries easily available in our reference area or online. Please take a break from all the hard legal writing work and look up your favorite word with us on Dictionary Day. It'll be fun, or as Webster's defines it, what provides amusement or enjoyment, specifically playful and often boisterous action or speech.
Thank you for listening to our poster session. You can find our contact information on the GLC website or at law.uga.edu/library, and we would be happy to answer any other questions that you have about any of these events and celebrations we've had at UGA Law.